Hey guys, it's X bringing you another League of Legends match. This is yet another normal game, just like the one that I did yesterday, except this time I am playing as Vayne down in the bottom lane. I will be supported by Sona. Our top lane is going to be Nasus. Our jungle will be Gangplank, and Fizz will round out the team fighting in the middle lane against the enemy team with a jungle Warwick, Ahri going mid, Ezreal going to be bottom being supported by Nidalee. I'm guessing that's what they're going to do. Nidalee might also go mid, but I don't think Ahri would support. And Gangplank is going to be their top lane. I've never actually seen the Special Forces Gangplank. That guy looks pretty cool. I actually like that art. It looks awesome. It's not as good as this art, or this art. This Sona's kind of scary. I think that smile of hers looks terrifying, actually. But Ahri and Vayne look good. And that beard on Gangplank, that mustache too, epic. Overall epic. So we've got a Pulse Fire Ezreal in the game too, as well. This is one of the first games on my brand new PC. This is why this video is in 1080. I am just taking this for a test drive, which is why this is a normal game, and I'm also playing one of my worst champions. Vayne is one of my worst champions. It's one of my worst roles, which is AD carry down bottom lane, because my last hitting, I don't know, I go absent-minded when it comes to last hitting, and I just either forget or I'm always just slightly off when it comes to my last hitting. This is not going to be good for my team. It's going to be absolutely terrible for them. I'm going to start with the Doran's Blade because I don't seem to do well with boots and pots. I think I need all the AD that I can get early on to make sure I get those last hits. Gangplank's probably going to be starting blue, so I'm going to go protect him. GLHF to you too, enemy team, enemy Gangplank. Start off with my Q as Vayne. Sona is purchasing items. Good. She's getting a good rounded out set of items. Fairy Charm, 4 wards, and a health potion. Gangplank's going to start at Wolves, and I'm going to come cover this area right here to make sure the enemy team does not invade. Fizz is going to be protecting that avenue. In case you're still new to League of Legends and you don't know why we're doing this, the enemy team could possibly invade our jungle, which is this area here, and try and take a kill off of Gangplank and try and get an early advantage. By me standing here at this way in, Fizz standing here at this way in, and our turret covering this avenue, we make sure that Gangplank remains safe for the most part. Well, we make it difficult for the enemy team to invade. It's still possible that they can, but it's a risk for them to try and do it, and most teams aren't going to risk that. Odds are they're actually standing around right here on their side as well. They've got a Warwick to start in jungle, so he has to get blue. I think Warwick can get red, but he does so much better with blue. Minions have spawned. Gangplank's going to be going for Wolves, I'm guessing, so I'm going to go help him out. And now I'm not going to take any of his kills. I'm going to let him get the first shot. I'll shoot a few Wolves, get some damage on them, pull back. Let him do whatever it is he's going to do. I don't know exactly how close I can be before stealing experience, so I didn't want to stay too long.
The dark should fear me.
Fizz starts off, and now I'm going over to the bottom lane. Gangplank throws out a very cordial thank you to our team, which is good. Whoa! Frame rate hiccup right there. That was kind of weird. Almost missed that last hit. Ezreal's last hitting from the bush there. I don't know if he's got his support with him. He most likely does. I didn't until just now, though, so it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, their support is hanging out in the bush. Well, that should have been a last hit for me, but it wasn't. The arcade Sona skin is pretty cool. I like the sound effects and graphics that it has.
I pass judgment.
I also like Doran's Blade to start because of the lifesteal component.
The dark should fear me.
Pick up my E second. Wow, I'm still getting those frame rate hiccups. I've got a very small hard drive in this PC. It's a 256 megabyte SSD. There we go. Poke Nidalee a bit. I want to see the difference an SSD makes in recording, editing, and rendering. I've heard mixed reviews on Vayne. I've heard people say she's got a bad early game, but I've also heard people say she's got a great early game, so I don't know what to make of it. Okay, these frame rate hiccups are going to be too much. I might have to stop this recording. Of course, me saying that doesn't do any good, because if I do stop the recording, you'll never see this video anyway, so why would I even announce that? So the enemy team is pushing pretty hard in this lane, which is good, I think. It's going to let me sit on turret and just CS. CSing being another term. CS means creep score, and is another term for getting last hits. Try and freeze the lane right here. Not gonna. Whoa! Thank you, minion. Doing a good job protecting me. Guess that's why they call you a minion. This Sona's kind of passive, which is good. It's good that I'm not teamed up with somebody like a Blitzcrank. Because I don't know if Vayne has a bad early game, but I tend to when I'm playing an AD carry. I tend to have a bad early game. Alright, Nasus up in the top lane, taking an early lead for our team. Try and poke a bit. If Ezreal presents me the opportunity, I will take it. Warwick trying to come in, gonna push him back with my E. Protect Sona, keep her alive. Warwick probably shouldn't be ganking until level 6 when he can jump out with that ult of his. He's kind of wasting time down here and just taking experience and gold from Nidalee and Ezreal. Plus, we were pushed up against our turret. We're pretty close to our turret, and he really didn't have a lot that he could do here. Bottom was probably the worst choice he could have made. A better choice would have been to just continue jungling. Ow. Of course, jungle is one of my main roles, so I have a lot that I can say about that.
In the dark, all is laid.
Ezreal just used his Q. I believe that was his Q. I like trying to take advantage of that when I can, but I couldn't in that case. I like seeing him use it and then going in for an attack of my own, just to poke at him.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Whoa! Okay, those frame rate issues are getting really, really bad. And they're getting really annoying. I think I can continue to play with them, so I'm going to go ahead and keep recording for now. But that's exactly the kind of thing that I can see creeping up on me later on, causing a death, or getting worse as time progresses. Okay, we don't have much in the way of wards to protect us here. It's kind of troublesome. Just gonna let the lane push itself back this way. There we go, that's good. Also hope lag doesn't creep up on me. I tried recording a Vayne game just prior to this one, and I got a disconnect for quite some time there. Come on, Sona. Sona needs a little bit more map awareness. Tried to save her with my heal, but no good. Yeah, Sona, number 1, needs to ward up here, and number 2 needs some more map awareness. It's okay. Minor setback. They got a kill on the support, not on me, so that's... I'm okay with that.
Evil lurks around every corner.
Wish I had a long range ability. Nidalee going back. Probably to pick up, well, nothing. Yeah, I didn't see anything she was building. Ouch.
The shadows are to be feared.
Really need Sona back to heal me. Here comes the lane. Get some lifesteal off with this Doran's Blade. Pick up my ultimate. Keep last hitting where I can. And get some heals from Sona, very good. Alright, Sona, we need a ward in this nearby bush. Thank you for face checking though, it's very nice of you.
An ally has been slain.
Gangplank and Nasus up top exchanging blows.
The dark should fear me.
The game is currently 2-2. My last hits, I have 48. Enemy Ezreal has 42. We are ahead down here. Slightly. I think overall our team is barely ahead. I didn't get a chance to look at the CSs of all my other teammates versus those of the enemies. But it's just my assumption right now. I just feel we are doing okay. Ouch.
On wings.
Almost got enough for my BF sword. I'll be headed back shortly. BF sword will make last hitting easier and let me do a lot more.
An enemy has been slain. I smell black magics.
Sona's calling for a gank bottom lane, so I'm gonna hang around. I was gonna go buy my BF sword right now, but with Gangplank on his way over, I figure it's a better idea for me to do this. There is the... There we go, that played out well.
They will be purified.
Yeah, I was trying to say there's the Sona ult for the stun, and I was also going to say there's the Gangplank ult, and I was going to say that I need to ult myself and pin somebody against the wall, which I did, but that was all easier done than it was said at that point. Unfortunately, I pulled an assist out of that rather than a kill. The reason I'm not going back for my BF sword quite yet is because I want to push this lane and make sure that the enemy doesn't get this CS, which he's going to anyway. He's got no mana. Ah, there comes Warwick. I can stave him up though.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Nidalee approaching, level 6. Kitty form, here comes the spear, easily dodged. It's too long range. Okay, I'm headed back now. While the lane is pushed up, she's gonna come and throw a spear at me while I'm doing this. And boom, okay. Well, they've got 3 bottom down here, so I can't leave quite yet because we're gonna get some minions pushed up. I'd really like to go get my BF sword, but they're just not presenting me with an opportunity. Can't leave Sona here on turret by herself. It's pretty easy to bait those spears out of Nidalee, though. See that?
On wings of night.
Oh, that was a good one. Thank you, Sona. That was very nice. I was going to dodge it anyway, but that was very nice. I might end up just going back and getting an Infinity Edge at this point. I mean, if I stick around in this lane doing exactly what I'm doing here for another 2 or 3 minutes, then yeah, I'll probably have an Infinity Edge straight up.
Cleansing blood with silver.
Completely missed everything, didn't you, Israel?
I smell black magic. Killing spree.
Fizz doing very well on the middle lane. Having to run away from Warwick right now, he is, but other than that, he's okay on his killing spree. He's got a bounty on his head now, though.
Always laid bare. Rampage.
When I said run away from Warwick, I mean kill Warwick. He's having to kill Warwick right now. Nidalee's gone. Oh, there she is.
Swift death.
These minions are starting to have a little bit too much health for me to last hit efficiently.
The dark should fear me.
I'm still wanting to go back and get my BF sword, but the gold here is just too good for me to actually leave. Okay, Sona's leaving, so I guess that's my turn. Ouch.
Evil lurks around every corner.
I don't know if Sona just took a hit for me there or what. That looked weird. Definitely need to get my boots.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I like that. Hold on to this gold, actually. I was going to buy some sort of consumable, but I think my gold is better used, stored up at this point. Take full advantage of the CS advantage that I'm at right now. 76 versus Ezreal's 82. Never mind. I don't have a CS advantage. He does. That's never a good thing. I do have an assist, though. And he has a kill. Alright, so Ezreal is actually a fair bit ahead of me. But I've got my higher attack speed, I've got my higher damage now. I think it's time to really pressure this lane.
Should fear. An enemy has been slain.
Make it so that they can't leave and do whatever it is they're going to go try and do right now. Looks like Ezreal's headed up to assist the enemy.
Beware.
Going to assist Ahri here, being chased by 3. And while he does that, I'm going to put some damage on his turret.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Yep.
has been slain. Blood with silver. An ally has been slain.
Wow, Ezreal got Nasus. I thought Nasus was going to get Ezreal. Ezreal is now chasing. They're going to lose a turret for this.
In the dark, all is laid. The shadows are to be feared.
Trying to maintain my aggression. Ezreal just hit level 10, so I've got a slight experience advantage. Ow. Those Nidalee Spears can make a big difference. But then again, so can a Sona stun.
I hear the innocent cry. I smell black matches.
Sona pinged Ezreal. But instead of pinging, I wish she would just go for the kill. Oh! Come on, Gangplank, you can do this. There you go. Use. No, keep hitting. Oh man. If he would have kept fighting, I really think he would have taken that because Warwick was out of mana. He could not use his big lifesteal ability. Oh well. I thought that was going to play out very well. So I've got 1 death this game, 3 assists. I'm okay with that. As long as I don't disconnect and have another big lag spike where I have to stop recording, I think this will be a good start to put one up on YouTube.
The shadows are to be feared. Evil lurks around every corner.
So I'm ahead of Ezreal now.
I hear the innocent cry. I bring swift death.
Sona saw that when I did, that's good.
Evil lurks around every corner.
I love all the heals that Sona provides. I think I tend to get myself into a lot of trouble whenever I play an AD carry down bottom. Ah! That was a good kill on my part against Nidalee. But Ezreal is really good. And he can't. Whoa, he's sitting on a Trinity Force right now. Color me impressed. Yeah, that's one thing we've got, according to... I just read chat lane. Chat lane? I just read chat, and our top lane was doing really good. Nasus can just farm up that Q of his, and as the game progresses, if he's allowed to keep doing so, he becomes this beast that just can't be stopped. I feel that Singed is also a very, very good top lane. If there's anybody that can't be stopped, like almost literally, it's him. Give him Ghost, let him pop his ult, run around, people chase him in the poison. That's neither here nor there. Singed is not in this game. Comes Nasus for a kill. There we go. This'll do well. Pin him up against the wall. Chase him down, chase her down. Whoa, what happened? Oh my god, I'm surprised I didn't die there. I know you guys saw that. My screen just... See, that's one of those things I said was probably going to get me killed. It hasn't. It didn't there, luckily. Because my team was smart enough to keep tanking that turret for me. I don't know, it adds another layer of challenge. Ugh. I'm gonna have to pop a more... I'm gonna have to pop a larger hard drive into this if I'm going to. Whoa! Nasus, no! Okay, we're backing out. Nasus is signaling me to fall back because he's got no mana. Sona's got no mana. It's definitely time to head back. I don't think I want to snipe blue from my own team.
I hear the innocent cry.
I have no problem taking the wolves, though. Oh, they surrendered. I didn't catch that. GG, well played. Okay, well, I'm glad that turned out to be a shorter game so that I can render a full 1080p video. This will probably be... Actually, I think this is going to be the first 1080p video that I have ever put up on YouTube. It will be the first 1080p video I put up on YouTube. It's going to be awesome. I'm hoping to do some StarCraft and finish some of my other series in 1080p, if this works out. Okay, so if you have any tips for Vayne, leave them for me down below. This wasn't my worst game, but certainly wasn't my best game as Vayne. I think this was right down the middle. Maybe, I don't know, playing par for the course as Vayne for me is actually doing quite well. So I feel I did quite well in this particular match, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.